Hello once again. I hope this comes across clear. I connected my Bluetooth headphones. I did not turn them off, so who knows how good the audio is. Anyway, if I'm out of breath it sounds, because I just worked out. Anyway, The Walking Dead, Compendium 1. My brother bought this and I just borrowed it to read, and pretty good. Gotta say, right away I would say this book is like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. It's a lot of crazy things happen, very dark story, a lot of people die. In fact, the theme I'd say of the story really is just death, more than anything. And it's very good edge kino, if I titled it that. It's true. Well, I might not title the video like that, but yeah, I love the paneling sometimes. It's so pretty. There was some damage when I was reading, but that did not take away my experience, because I think my brother spilled something on it. The characters are constantly enveloped in darkness. You can especially see that it's a very dark layout, very dark artistically. The people are drawn somewhat realistically, but I don't know. I don't quite like the way they drew the heads, but whatever. It's just stylistic differences, really. You see in the cover here, it's basically how they're drawn in the comic as well. Sometimes they don't do that, but yeah, some of the characters you meet are crazy, and especially the main villain that shows up more than halfway through the story is like insane. It doesn't really get brutal until like over halfway through, but still constantly death around every corner. It really makes you think, if I was in their shoes, would I fare any better? Probably not. Honestly, probably not. And I think this is why they like the fantasy of the zombie apocalypse. Is just like naive bullshit, because if you actually think about the consequences of such a thing, you wouldn't want to wish it on anyone, not even your worst enemy, because likely they have something to lose, something very precious. And I'm speaking about human life here, mostly. Oh, pets too, I guess. Yeah. If I had to lose everyone I know and love, I'm already not the most optimistic and happy guy already. So if that happened, let's just say things would be very dire for me every day, with a will to live sense. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want to spoil it at all, because a lot of the fun comes from the twists and turns and the surprises in this book. So there's constant romance too. Of course it would be, because, you know, when things are this dire, people tend to try to find love anywhere they can. So yeah, it's a quick review, because well, I did think of a few things before, but now I've forgotten them, probably because I too caffeinated, and my heart's too amped up to think clearly. So yeah, bye.